Alright guys, I'm going to be discussing in today's video the hype around the Season 2 Battle Pass returning, who wants it to return, why people don't want it to return, why it's hyped, and just talking about rare skins in general. So before I tell you guys though, make sure you guys like and subscribe. Every single one of you, I need all of you. I get so much hate on all my videos. You guys have shown me tons of support in the comments after that last video. I really appreciate that. And we're almost at 10,000 subscribers. That would mean everything if you guys got me there, truthfully. I cannot believe if I'd be at 10,000 subscribers. That would be insane, genuinely. But let's get on to the video. Let's see if I can get a win too. Now guys, this was some live commentary on this video, so I just started off by talking about people who say they lost their account, OGs who lost their account, and give an example of that. It actually does happen to a lot of people. And yeah, onto the live commentary. People saying that they think they're lying about their skins, or that they used to own their skins or something and they actually lost their account because, you know, there's a YouTuber, there's a perfect example for this. His name is Seven, and bro used to own, and he's like one of the first people who showed himself buying these skins. He owned Renegade Raider, Aerial Soul Trooper, Purple Skull Trooper, or like would have been Purple Skull Trooper, and the Pink Gold Trooper, all of it. He bought all of the original skins when it came out, and he has like footage of it too. Sadly, bro got hacked. I saw in his own comment section that about, you know, him getting hacked and he lost all his skins. And so people generally don't believe people when they say it, but I mean, of course, always take it with a grain of salt. Don't just believe everyone, but most people, a lot of them, if they say that, a lot of them might not be actually lying. Yeah, so let's just talk about why the Season 2 Battle Pass is as desired as it is. So first thing that a lot of people have not talked about ever, I've never seen anyone talk about this, it's just the hype that is created through streamers and like content creators. As you guys know, back then it was still very popular to own those skins. Even in like Season 3 and 4, everyone wanted those skins, Black Shield and everything, right? And they still do to this day. Maybe not as many, because most people who want it today were OGs who wanted it back then, in my opinion. Like lots of people these days actually just don't care, but the OGs do care. Even if you played Chapter 1 Season 6, you still probably do care. You know, it was all created through the hype of streamers. Like for example, Tfue and Ninja and all them, they would use Renegade Raider, and everyone wanted it. Everyone wanted it after that because it was something they can't get, and it's something, you know, that very few people have. So, you know, supply and demand. And of course, these streamers had it because they'd been playing when the game first came out. So it was just extremely desired until, you know, eventually it came out. And the same will go for the Season 2 Battle Pass. Once it drops, give it a week, no one's gonna be carrying anymore, truthfully. Whether or not you think you will, you probably said that about Renegade Raider, and you probably don't wear it, or don't wear it that much anymore compared to when it first came out, which is fine. But it's just like hype is created through the demand, you know. But the reason this Battle Pass specifically was my favorite out of every Battle Pass ever still to this day is because it's night skins. As you guys know, my profile picture is literally a night, and so I don't know how much you guys can't say I'm like a bandwagon or nothing. I already own these, by the way, but it always has been my favorite. They are the best skins in the game. Sparkle Specialist was my favorite skin in the game all the way back then, and Renegade Raider. But that honestly, and you guys don't even have to take my word for it, but the reason I liked Renegade Raider the most was I just saw this Noah's Noah video of him using it back then. If you guys know him, you know. And Loki didn't even realize it was a item shop skin, or not, or season shop skin. After that became like one of my favorite skins. And then, you know, you don't have to believe me. Some people could say I'm lying, but that's just what it is. And also, I literally had sent an email to Epic Games in like 2018 telling them if they could return the Renegade Raider and bring it back with its Save the World style. And you know what's kind of crazy is shortly after, I don't think I might have said the Save the World style thing, but shortly after they did bring out, you know, Save the World styles for other skins. And then in Season 8 they did bring out Save the World style for Renegade Raider, which is just the checkered style if you guys don't know. Alright, let's take this dude out. Back to what I'm talking about. But no, there's some really nice like OG clips back then, and the graphics were so good back then. That's something I do know. The graphics back then compared to now, I take in my sleep because, so the graphics back then, for some reason, like there was like this blur. That's the way I can describe it. There's like this blur in the distance, and the sky looks so much better. Everything just looks so good. Like truthfully, the only way you'll know is by actually just experiencing it yourself. And there is ways to do that, but it is really just like, it's truthfully its own different game. Like it's not even the same game. This bro's spamming me. Oh, I got him. yeah, guys, the game was just completely different back then. It's an entirely different game now, and some people just take that like, oh yeah, well, of course it is and stuff. But like, genuinely though, like, it's not even the same game. Like, it's so different. The game back then was so nice. It just really was compared to this. Like, this is just, I will admit, the new like movement and stuff is much smoother, of course, as it should be, I would hope. Genuinely, it's like not the same at all. Like, I would take the old one. Like, I could really see how we used to play back then all day and night with only one mode, Battle Royale. Something people don't even talk about, but it's true. And these skins were the one of few skins that there really was to choose from. If you look at a lot of people's old lockers, if they owned Black Knight, they probably only had 3 to 4 other skins. And this was during the time when, like, if you bought skins in a game or like bought something in a game, you were like, people would make fun of you. Like, people made fun of me for buying stuff in the game. They'd be like, why did you spend money on this? Why did you spend money on this game? Until it was like completely hyped, and then everyone was talking about how they were getting the new Dark Voyager skin and all this stuff. And you know, people in the comments are saying I'm a fake OG, and I'm like, alright bro, I'll put this comment on screen. Like, genuinely don't even know what you're talking about. How are you gonna say I'm a fake OG? You don't even know who I am, know nothing about my videos. And he thinks it's because people genuinely believe I post these videos about the return of it because I want it to come back, when truthfully I don't even care. If it comes back, I still have it. If it doesn't come back, I still have it. As far as myself, I don't care if it comes back, but as far as it coming out, and I think it'd be cool, and it gets a fresh new style, because, you know, having the same skin for 7 years can get pretty, you know, bland. Having a new style on anything will make it way more fresh. I'm sure people who had Renegade Raider for the past 7 years take that new style any day because it's just fresh, clean, like, and it separates them from everyone else again. If anyone's like the ones hating and just saying they don't want it to come back because they own it, that's pretty much everyone. And you know, I'm glad people are seeing, like, there is some people like me and quite a lot of real OGs who genuinely don't care if it comes back. A lot of people think all the OG communities can be mad, and low-key it wouldn't matter to Epic Games anyways, because there's such a small amount of people, the real ones. The most people who are mad are the ones who bought their accounts. I've talked about this many times. If you bought your account, of course you can be pissed because you just spent God knows how much money on your Black Knight, and now everyone can get it for $10. If you guys are wondering how it's gonna come out, my best guess at this very moment in time is it will be a purchasable money bundle in the shop, like where you buy starter packs, for example. That's my best guess at the moment in time, because, you know, they definitely can put banners and emoticons, maybe a banner pack or something in there, things of that nature. Definitely can put that stuff in there. And it did say real, you know, this season will be future money purchased or something. Like, I'll put it on screen. But if you guys watch my last video, you'll know that pretty much just means like it can come back, it can literally come back and be a real money purchase, like an actual money bundle. So it's either they make it all into one bundle, which would be unrealistic, that would be probably way too much money. They have put 4 skins in a bundle before. If they do plan on doing that, oh shoot, then it's probably gonna be much more expensive though, anywhere from 30. No bro, it's a bot. Alright, it could be anywhere from like $30 to, I've never seen a bundle go higher than that. I don't think 40, I don't think. Possible, still possible of course, but you know, still 30 something dollars for all of the season 2 battle pass. You just claim it. Would not doubt that. Genuinely seems like what's gonna happen. Truthfully, I don't see how else, you know, might have a mini pass tab is the only other thing that I could possibly think. But guys, OG gameplays is so fun to watch for me, as someone who, like, my favorite season of all time is season 2. But even OG gameplay like this, like, people were actually in their builds at the end of the games, and you know, it was just a different time. You know, something that people also forget to talk about is the fact that people's skill level was a huge thing back then, because most people weren't like sweaty, overbuilding, and that's what I mean. Like, it really was a different time, and there will never be a time like that again, is the thing. Only because the skill is already, you know, here's the only thing they can do though. If they turn off turbo building, it genuinely is like 50,000 times harder to build, and it will be the most accurate to how the game used to be. Like, genuinely it will. You know, some people doubt that, but it genuinely would be. Hopefully I can clutch up this win too. And if you guys, you know, if you made it this far in the video, comment down below what season you started, because, you know, I'm genuinely curious who the audience is who wants the season 2 battle pass. Genuinely curious. Not sure if you own it already. I know quite a lot of people already do, but if you don't, what season did you start and why do you want the season 2 battle pass? I can tell you, I think it'd be cool because it'd get a new style, but what's your reasoning? Is it just because it's rare? I mean, if it's just because it's rare, it likely will blow over very quick. It will blow over very quick regardless, actually. Not exactly sure what is going on here. People better not call me a gatekeeper, because I own everything that anyone could ever really want, truthfully. Except for some OG styles, but low-key, who cares, bro? If you own the skin, you own the skin. Like, it low-key does not matter at that point. Still 3 players, this ain't work. Ice King. Not to the last 1v1. If I clutch this up, guys, you guys have to subscribe. Like, you have to. This is a live gameplay. I've never done this before. Ooh. Alright guys, W clutch, W video. Make sure you guys like and subscribe, and comment below your thoughts on today's video. If you would like to see more of these or not, let me know.